Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and I am back with another episode of Little Big Workshop. And as we start this episode, we now have to whack some gnomes. Now, as I've always said about these gnomes, I don't mind them because they do give you extra money, but sometimes they do come at the worst time possible. Right now, it's fine because, as I indicated before, my factory is not that big, so I don't have to worry about really searching hard to find them. But I do have to look around some before until I see at least one of them. And because there's only 4 of them, it's going to make it a little harder for me to find them. So what I try to do is just fast forward a little bit. There's one there. And then I try to look around for little black spots. Now these things here, yes, there's one over there. So we're going to move this, say, over here. And you try to find these because sometimes when the little guys pop up, they actually leave those, I guess you can call it dirt or something. They actually leave that around. So I try my best to look for those, and if I see it, I place the machine there. But you have to find it before your people clean it up. There's one there. Okay, so now let's move this over here. And it's also a good thing to have all of this open space where, like this is clear. This is clear. So if you ever were to get, say, the mold, and let's say the mold is in here, you have spaces where you can put the mold machine. And at first I didn't worry about that. I used to try to cram as much stuff in one spot as possible, but now I'm thinking kind of ahead, and I think that's important also. You need to kind of think ahead to those things, but that's if you have that included, if you have them actually do the mini games. The dude just slipped and then left it there. So I don't know, sometimes it takes a while for them to move this thing, which kind of annoys me a bit because that's not priority. All of my people are kind of busy. Now it looks like they picked it up. Here he comes. I mean, that's another thing too. Sometimes it takes a while for them to put it somewhere. There's that guy. Now I did see one over here, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna move this over here now. Usually they stay in the same area, usually. And I hate when one brings it and then the other one, then someone else leaves. Someone else has to set it up. One brings it over, the other person sets it up. It's a pain in the butt. I just really wish the same one would leave it. So I don't see him. Sometimes if you do that, you can catch him. So that's another 8,500, which is the only reason why I do it. Because we're trying to beat Nemesis, and every little bit of money is going to help. So I am not trying to discriminate against any of that stuff. Now we could have... Now I would add some more bots, but as you can see, we don't have we don't have as many idle operators. And I need to make sure that I'm not overextending them, but I also need to make sure that I'm not necessarily hiring too many people before I build another break room, which I think I'm going to have to build another break room soon. Real soon, actually. But we still have some room in here. And I did say I was going to change this jigsaw cut. That's a jigsaw cut. I think I can move that. I think I can add. I think I can do better than the jigsaw cut. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I think this is the best. This one. Yeah, the scroll saw. So I can't do too much better than the bandsaw, looks like. So we're gonna leave it. I did say I was gonna change something. The wood bender. Let's see if we have anything else. This is the wood bender that we have. This is the scroll saw. We were gonna do the straight thing. Well, we can still wait. We can still wait on that. We're almost done with the first set of bots. Well, with another set of bots. I really can't say first set of bots. But we're almost done with that. And then, I think, let's see where we are with our milestones. Still at 66%. Let's see. What else can we possibly make? We're going to do the sandbox kits, which are 21. There's 21 of those. Yeah, see, that's gone up 10 since the last cycle. So we should be okay with the quantity. Should not be an issue because it's not going down like that one. We did those stools. We didn't get a chance to do those because they're going out. These we possibly could do because they are going up in price and up in quantity. The same with these. Probably these should be fairly easy to do, really. But I don't want to stretch them out and have them do too much. And I said stretch them out, not stress them out, because I don't see our people getting stressed out. You see the drivers of other companies getting stressed out, but not our people. You know, the only time they get stressed out is when they can't get their coffee or whatever they're drinking. I'm saying they're drinking coffee. I don't know what they're getting from the vending machine. I'm gonna say it's coffee or something. So there's those bots out. So there's another set of bots that's out there. And then that just, I mean, that didn't even make a dent. See, and that's what I mean too. It's like when you get to this point, the little 7 that you do for him, the 9, those don't even make a dent. You've got to get into the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, stuff like that. That starts making a dent into what we really need it to do. So, but I mean, it's still fine. It's not, you know, it's not like it doesn't add up, because it does, because we want to get him to tier 5 as well. It's going to take a hot minute to get him to tier 5, but it is possible. It is possible. I don't know how many days it will take. I think in one of my playthroughs, it's been so long, it may have taken me to 50 to 300 days. Mainly because you just spend so much time just rushing past it. But it may not take as long if I'm more efficient, if I have more of, you know, just certain equipment. So that's another thing too that I probably need to look at. It may not take me as long to get him to a certain point if I just, you know, add more of certain machines or something. But sometimes you're like, you really don't need to. You don't want to spend the money even though we have it. But let's see. There's some machines that we don't have. Do I need them? The advanced milling machine. Have I seen anything that requires milling? Have I seen anything that needs this abrasive saw? I think I did see something that needed this abrasive saw. And actually, these abrasive saws could go in there. Are these abrasive saws? No. I think I might need another one of these injection. But I have a feeling there's going to be, I mean, there's better equipment for all of this except like the glue and the painting and stuff, I think. Oh, this one doesn't have anything attached to it because I think I removed it. Neither does this. What are all these doing in here without, this is not attached to anything either. Wow. Yeah, I've got way too many billboards just sitting around. So at least I know I don't have to buy anymore. That's That's a good thing. I mean, it's not like they're so expensive though. So we're about to have another set of bots go out of here. And that's great. That's wonderful. So we're about to get those out. And then there they are. So there's another set of bots. We're looking at one more bot to do, and then the sandbox kits. So let's see, since the bots really don't take as long as they say they do, the bots are really a couple of days. So we're going to go ahead and add that one, and we're going to add this one. Yeah, let me look at the plan first, sorry, and add that one. So each one of those should be okay. Okay, those are gone. Great, things are popping around here. Let's have a couple more people join. I love the way they just fall from the sky like they're angels. It's just wonderful. But yeah, let's just have a couple of more of these guys join us. That way we can make sure that we aren't stretching our people out too thinly. And I think I really, oh, this guy's upset. Why is he upset? Oh, probably because he had to walk through our bunch of stuff over here too. That could be an issue also. They don't like walking through all this stuff. Which, can't say I really blame them. But let's see where we are now. So the bots at the bottom look like they may, well, right now they're a little behind. I believe they'll catch up, obviously, once some things are finished. But even though I have the sandbox kits here, they're migrating more toward the bots. So I have the sandbox kits as the second thing they should be doing, but they're not paying any attention to that. They're doing the drones, they're doing the bots, which is fine. I mean, I like that. I like that they're doing it that way. So I'm not going to complain about it. And I think that eventually I am going to have another break room. I've got 3, which 3 should be enough for, like, how many people do we have? We have 30 people. You would think 3 would be enough, right? I mean, so far it is enough, but I do plan on hiring those other 20 people. So it's going to, I mean, maybe not right now, but it's going to make a difference. Let's see how much the rest of these plots are. That one's not expensive. How many more plots is it? These, I do want the achievement where I've bought all the plots. I don't need to buy all the plots right now, but I kind of want the achievement eventually. So I bought that plot for nothing. I spent $3,000 for no reason at all. And I'll admit that because I didn't need to do it. But I don't really care. It's like when you get the money, you know, I'm going to do it eventually. So let's just do it now. And I probably should add a few more. I don't know, maybe I should add some more shelves to these things so they can put some of this stuff up and keep it off of the floor. I might just go through one day and then just have them do all of the things they're trying to do and then clear everything off of the floor and then just start rearranging things without them making any products. Just start buying new equipment and doing stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like the thing to do. You know, eventually, sometimes you have to, or I can just have them do like a little small project or something from the market, you know, while I'm rearranging stuff and moving things around just to keep some money coming through or some cash flow or something. because it's not going to take a lot of them to move the equipment around that I want to move. And then even now, it's like a few of them have been standing around. Like there's constantly been about 10 or so of them standing around. And that's because, I mean, the bots really, I mean, they're getting cranked out. So let's do some wooden stuff. Let's see what's in the basic, in the market. I mean, those have gone down significantly. You know what? Let's do some of these. These are not going to take that long. They're not going to take much effort. I mean, I just started talking about changing these, I think, and this thing. But for what we're doing, they serve their purpose. That's only 50%. Because I believe they do something else. So we're going to have to look into that and just make sure that we are being as efficient as possible. Now, how many of these can we do? One is going to take an hour. That is not bad at all. There's 46 that can be done. Let's do 24. Oh, well. Let's do 30. Let's do 30 of them. Now, that's just to keep them kind of occupied after they've done some other stuff. So, I'm not too concerned about that. I see they're cranking out some of the sandbox kits. They're definitely cranking out the first set of barrel bots that's on the list. I've got 4. Let's do that. Okay, it gave us some new equipment here. Oh yeah, the advanced injection machine. We definitely need that. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of these machines here. Oh, they're so small. They're like babies. I'm going to put 3 of them here. That'll spend some money. Right? And then we are going to take a billboard that is not being used and we're going to put it over here. And then we're going to connect those. Okay, where was my other injection? These things? No, that's a different injection. Did we have even this injection? Where'd it go? This one, the red looking thing. Plastic. I don't think we had it. Yeah, we did. Right here. Nope, we just got those. I don't think we had it. We had, there it is. So it's these over here. I don't need them. I think that's for the best. I do. I think it's for the, oh, I forgot my decorations. Jeez. Okay, so we've used this. We've got the fan going. We used this plant. What are we down here? 61. Oh, jeez. 61. Well, that means I might have to use that ugly plant, and I don't know. I don't have to use it. So that's 20, that's 30, that's 35. We're down 61. So you know what? Let's put, now you may be wondering what these things are. Now, in a previous gameplay, the problem with this game is if you start a new game and you've played previously, the things that you kind of unlocked previously are being used in any new game that you play. So I have the trophies that I won from previous gameplay. Even though I didn't finish them, I still have those trophies in any new gameplay. So it kind of gives me kind of an advantage, but not necessarily a complete advantage. And those trophies allow me to be able to double the benefit of each individual decoration. So now this room is well above what it should be. It's at 204. So I could put a few other items in there without really taking a big hit on, you know, my comfort level here. Now, otherwise, I would have put in the other 3 items that I never used, and I would have put in 1 or 2 of the items that I previously used, but only get half of the benefit, half of the comfort. Which, I mean, I wouldn't have, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal, but, you know. So I've got 2 barrel bots, 2 challenges going here, 2 bots, and then 1 market item. So let's fast forward a bit. We are close to day 200. Okay, now let's see. What do we need to do this on time? Now, right now, we're looking at 4 days. It's only given us, I don't know another way to get back to this, 3 days and 17 hours. Oh. Okay, we're at 322 now. 320. We're at 320. We're still not there. We're not there. What other, these, I think this one is the fastest we can do. These are the fastest we can do. The foam injection, I don't think there's another one of those that can even come close. An extruder, I mean, unless we add extruders, I mean, we still are kind of cutting it close. We will have to add equipment just to hope that we can get past that 320. I don't like doing it without seeing that at least equivalent to the 3 hours, the 3 days and 17 hours. So we're not going to do it yet anyway. We're at 71% here, which is good. We've gone up about, what, 5%? I think we were at 66%. So we've gone up 5%. So we're doing well. We're doing well here. Are we just going to have to keep cranking out like the market stuff, I think. So let's see what else in the market we can do. This one is about to go out. The price on that has gone down. Price on that is going down. Price is going up, and the quantity is kind of stable. We might be able to do these. 15 of them is going to take 26 hours. We can do as many as 45. You know what? Let's crank out 15 of those. I mean, I think we should just crank out as many things as possible. What kind of plan would this do? 10 of them is going to take 2 days. That's quite a while. That is quite a while. Let's not do those then. Yeah, if this was going the opposite way, I would do it. This I said I was going to do. Let's see what this will look like. I can't do that. It's a jigsaw cut. Let's see. I think this goes quicker if I use this. 2 hours for that. Sewing. And which one looks better? That one looks more like I'm trying to get to. So each one of these is almost 3 hours. Let's see. Yeah, each one is about 3 hours. So let's see here. Yeah, we might as well at least do a couple of them just because I want to. And the sewing, I don't think gets any faster unless I just add sewing machines. I don't think there's a 200% on that. This welding thing, I don't think there's a 200% one yet. This obviously has one. I think there is something that goes 200% with that one. Nope, that's 50%. This one is 100%. Yeah, the extruder, like I said, I might have to just add some more to that one. Let's see. And then this. So, I mean, we're not going to do that many. Let's do 5 of them, which is not a lot. I don't want them to take up a lot of time and effort. I just want to add, I just want to do some new products, something different, but also just to get the quantity up. So right now, if we just finish everything we have, we've got 66 products that we can do, that we can turn in, which will put us at, let's see, we're at 71% right now. So that means we've done 568, give or take. So if we can crank out another 66, we're at above 600. Yeah. So, I mean, that'll put us closer. That'll put us within the ballpark of like 75% with only 25 or so percent left to do. So that's fine. You know, that's perfectly fine with me. I actually think that'll be a really good, I mean, I think it'll be really good because we're doing different things. There are people in different parts of the factory. We're at a new cycle, so we're probably going to add some of these bots to it because the bots are taking 2 to 3 days, and that's provided that, yeah, we only got one more bot to add, so we may not do that one right away. He's giving us 7 days. I don't want to get too behind, but I do want to finish these and just see where we are. We're still at $203,000, which is great. Obviously, these things are going to bring in more. I mean, they are cranking them out. They are cranking out products. And they are doing their best to get as many things out as possible. Usually with like your specialists over here, you usually have to wait for them a lot, you know, because they just tiptoe over there whenever they feel like it. Luckily, we don't have to deal with them right now. But usually they take a little while to get to where they're going. We have a lot of people standing around again. Now, I kind of like that because it kind of means that a lot of the bots are over here ready for final production. And that's usually what we're waiting on. So that's fine with me. I don't have an issue with that. But I do kind of want people doing stuff as much as possible. Especially like this guy's not drinking anything. They're not really drinking anything. They're just hanging out. Which at least if they're not doing anything, at least you know where they are. You know, it's not like they're over here jacking with stuff. So, I mean, that's good. Let's see, these bots are going to be done. This is a 7-day thing. Let's see, what's stopping us from doing this as well? 8 days, God. I mean, that's a long, long time for that. And they only give us 5. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of things here that I probably need to change, but at first glance, I don't see what they are. Because we can do this. Yeah, that adds time there. It may not take the 8 days, but I mean, even if we fail it, you know, we'll get the money for it, but I mean, I don't know. We may have to attempt these at least once. We may have to attempt them once just to see where we are, but I only want to do those and have my people concentrate on only that and not get distracted, because they'll end up doing something else, or you know, even if that's priority, you know, something to get in the way. Something always seems to happen. So that's now going. That should put us over 2,000 again. And then let's see, this bot actually should be done sooner than it seems. And then those back scratchers definitely will probably be done pretty quickly. because it looks like they've got some of those. All they have to do is assemble them. Like there's some of them here. Like there. Yeah, they have to do the handles probably and then assemble them. So we're back at 206,000 and some change. So we're doing fairly good here. We are doing fairly good here. So I mean, this is actually pretty nice. I'm thinking about what else to add. Should I add another room? Should I add some more machinery? Should I upgrade this machinery? Because I really just hate looking at these two all the time, because I should be able to do them. You know, I should be able to do them and knock them out, but we're not ready. We just aren't ready. But I think the next time, I think we're going to, well, we're still at 72%. So we're not, I mean, you're talking 28% left, which is like, I want to say 200, at least 200 and like, I don't know, 244 products or something. So we still have 244 products to crank out. And we're only about to do another 58. So we're going to do a quarter of what we have left to do. So I don't see that really happening anytime soon. But it's not that big of, I mean, it's not as if it's the end of the world if we attempt those and then we fail. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attempt both of those, and then we're going to see where we come up short, and then we're going to make the adjustments, and then we're going to complete that. And I think that should help. I think that'll do it, because I think we did it before where we were trying to complete one of the major ones, the major challenges. We came up a little short, made a few tweaks, and then we ended up completing it, and it was no problem. So I think that's going to be the case here, and we're going to do that in the next episode. So with that, I think we're going to end this episode here, and we're halfway to finishing up these bots. We'll let those finish, and I think next time we're going to let the bots finish. I think we're going to try to clear the board here, and then we're going to make an attempt to go ahead and do one of these. We're probably going to do the bicycle. So we're going to make an attempt to do the bicycle. We're going to try to see what it is that we can probably, maybe we need to add a couple pieces of equipment first. But we're going to see what we need to do to finish that, finish those bicycles. We're going to make a run through it and try to finish it. If we do, great. If we don't, we'll make some adjustments and we'll come back and we'll try again. But for now, this is just trying to play it. This has been Little Big Workshop, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe.